myself, I'm Gilles. This is a French name that is really hard to pronounce, don't try it. And I'm from Belgium, so how does a guy from Belgium with two different shoes get on a stage in Ukraine? It's a very long story that I'm not going to bore you with. It has a lot to do with startups. So I failed at building a startup once. I then worked as a marketer at a startup and learned why I failed at building one in the first place. Today I do a lot of random stuff, which I'm also not going to bore you with, but the most exciting stuff that I do is I work as a startup mentor in a lot of accelerators. It's easily the part that makes me the least amount of money, but also is the most fun and exciting thing to do, because I just love startups. I love startups because they are people that are willing to put their lives on the side and on the line for the potential to make the world a better place. And I just think they are our best shot at making the world a better place. So when those guys are going to pitch, pay very close attention, because many of them may actually turn up here on stage in 1, 2, or 3 years talking about their stories of where it went up from here tonight. So before we get into it, just a moment for special thanks to all of the partners that made this possible. Startup Depot, CRDF, Global Platforma, DTech, U-Ventures, Sector X, Crédit Agricole. I'm from Belgium, we speak French there. Rockstart, UCU Center for Entrepreneurship, CardPay, 1991 Open Data Incubator. So 991 is actually my birth date. I have no idea why I had so much trouble pronouncing that. Startup Ventures, TA Ventures, Ukrainian Venture Capital and Private Equity Association, B-Value, 70 Ventures, Reactor, Startup Lithuania, Meta, Startup Estonia, and Lviv Tech Angels, represented by 2 members in the jury. Which segues me into introducing our 10 amazing members of the jury. Round of applause, please. So you'll have to do that again after I introduce them. So, by the way, please excuse me in anticipation if I pronounce your name not entirely correctly. So, Marty Kazubowski, Executive Director of the new Center for Enterprise Innovation, the Old Dominion University and Global Representative of CRDF. Pavel Mai, Investment Director of B-Value. Warren Haber, Managing Director of ExoVenture and also Global Representative of CRDF. Andrew Pavliv, CEO and co-founder of Nix, representing also Lviv Tech Angels. Boris Guiton, French, yes? No? Head of Digital and Innovation Department at Crédit Agricole. Hugo Augusto, Managing Director of Techstars Lisbon. Mihailo Puzarkov, CEO and Chairman of the Board at Intelias and President of Lviv Tech Angels. Bas Gotska, Founder and General Partner of Acrobator Ventures, right? Acrobator Ventures, sorry. Emanuele Volpe, Italian, Chief Innovation Officer, DTech. And Andriy Sorokan, Venture Lead at U-Ventures. So, I'm not going to waste more of your time, and let's move on with the very first startup pitch, which will be Skyworker, not Skywalker from Star Wars, Skyworker, and they will be trying to build a platform where companies can hire employees by building their own tech communities.
Okay, start. Hi, I'm Lydia Terpel. As a founder, I have ambitious business goals. The biggest problem that distances me from them is recruiting issues. On average, every company loses 64 days finding a great candidate to grow their business. Only imagine what your company can achieve if those specialists would be with you during all these 64 days. With Skyworker, tech companies can hire employees at the moment when the vacancy opens by building their own tech communities online. For example, you regularly hire React developers. You can do it in 4 simple steps on our platform. Firstly, you describe an ideal portrait of React developer. Secondly, our algorithms generate a pool of relevant specialists for this portrait. Sadly, you convert this pool into a loyal community of potential employees. You can work with this pool and you warm up this pool with regularly points of contacts. You let your tech experts to describe your team and project, and you show your company expertise in webinars. You don't need to know a lot and have a very great experience in PR or employer branding with our platform. Finally, these React developers becomes your ambassadors, and you present a custom offer for them when the vacancy becomes hot. With Skyworker, tech companies can hire employees 3x faster and reduce their recruiting costs by 2 times. Your urgent recruiting becomes a predictable hiring, and you can build really measurable employer brand. How to make money on it? To tell the truth, we are already doing it. Our business model is B2B SaaS. The idea of our product was born 6 months ago, and today we have such results. 17 international paying tech companies on board. In this slide, you can see our income for the last 2 months and our predicted income in November. 3,000 tech specialists on board with fraction growth rate of 12% per week. Our team is crazy. We earlier built our own IT recruiting agency. We built the biggest IT community in Ukraine, Silicon Roundabout, with more than 7,000 members. Our CTO has built 3 complex IT projects from scratch. We enter to the billions market and know for sure that our 1 billion valuation.
Okay, I'm going to have to stop you right there. Your time is up.
I can finish?
Thank you.
They
told me
our
I
1 billion valuation, it's not a fairy tale.
Okay, yeah, so.
Sorry,
I love the dedication.
Okay.
But
okay,
so, jury, any questions?
Okay, thank you.
Can you tell us a little bit more what this community means and how it's going to work on the platform? How much time does the company need to spend on managing this community? What exactly is this community?
Okay, we started our company and helped them to understand that they don't need to work with each of these communities. You should spend a lot of time and a lot of activities with such communities, which are very important for you, because next week, next month, you want to hire such specialists in your team. That is why you should focus on such communities which are very, on which you have a lot of hot vacancies. Thanks.
Please tell me about your geographical focus. Where are you right now, and what are your plans for the next 3 or 5 years?
Thanks for the question. Now we focused on Ukrainian market because it's a great market, because we have a lot of tech companies with different size and focuses and a lot of tech specialists. But our main focus is global market, USA market first of all, and European market too. And as our insight that our market, it's big cities where there are a lot of companies and there are a hot competitors market, a lot of companies, a lot of tech specialists. That is why we not think about countries, we think about big cities like Berlin, San Francisco, Kyiv. That is why it's our focus and our future markets. Thank you.
How do you fill in the data for your community? Where do you get those people?
These people, we invited to our platform using two options. First of all, companies understand that it's interesting for them to invite specialists to their communities. That is why they provide maybe 50% of these invitations by themselves. And another the options we invite by our partnership program, our marketing activities, the specialists too, and we are using our referral program. And we have very great results because 20% of these 3,000 tech specialists, it's people who came to our platform because another tech specialist invited them to this platform. Thank you. Yes?
Okay, another question. What is your acquisition costs for the members of the community? And so is the idea that these members become loyal to the companies of this?
Yes. Our main focus, it's not matching algorithm, it's this functional which help company to organize this regular points of communication with candidate to convert it from cold candidate to warm, very loyal ambassador. And it's our focus. Nowadays, we use like word of mouth methods, because in Ukraine we have very good brand between tech specialists. It's connected with our previously IT recruiting business, and that is why we haven't any costs for inviting them. If we speak about payment marketing and advertisement. And future, we plan that it will be in Ukraine near $6 per one person. Thanks.
If you win this competition, what will you do with the money?
We have a very cool plan to grow our team, because now we have in our team our CTO and one front-end developer. It's not enough for creating all our plan and features. That's why our main focus is a second front-end developer in our team, and a very good senior person in this step, because design and front-end it's very important for our clients, like technical specialists. If you haven't any question, I want to say my final sentence. By supporting Skyworker today, you support each person in this hall, because each of them can be our client. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Lydia.